Mode select.
What's going on, Spartans? Check this out. We are doing all 3-star epic witch raids today. So on screen we have Hotch. He is doing his all witch raid, as you can see, and he decided to start from that right side, take the risk of any big bombs, drop all his witches at once, and they are going to work, spreading into this base very nicely. They are very injured, but they will respawn, as you know. He's now dropped his clan castle, which had 2 witches, I think were from me also. I donated a ton of those at one point, and he used a jump spell, which seems to be the best way to use witches, is to let them clear a little bit of the outside and then jump spell them into the center, because they take care of all the defenses at a very good rate, equally along the base. I don't know how this works, but it seems to be the strategy to follow. I myself will be posting several raids later this week or next week, and it will be showing me doing all witch raids, etc., and having a lot of fun, but just building up some dark elixir until then. And as you can see, he's doing a really good job here. He's killing the king right now, and his witches, are working really well around the edges of the base. They've actually worked in a perfect line. You can look at this. They're pretty much in a line the way the skeletons are moving. They take out defenses perfectly symmetrically when you do this. I don't know how it works, as I said, but it's amazing. I love it. He's one more jump spell here, and he is taking out that golden elixir mines right there and getting rid of the defenses. The new jump spells are super helpful with this because it targets exactly where you want your troops to go. Now, that is a key thing, especially with witches, since they have tons of skeletons and go everywhere. It is helpful to know exactly where they're headed to. But he got 271,000 gold, 433,000 elixir, and 3,100 dark. 34 trophies. This is an epic Crystal 1 win, especially with all witches. Great job, Hotch. Let's check out this next raid by ImOpenIt. He's doing a great job in the clan. His donations are always great, so I want to give him a little love for that. And he is going to attack from the north side of this base with all witches spread out a little bit right there, but pretty tight together. They've spawned their skeletons almost completely, and he's going to jump spell them in right there. This is really cool. Watch this. They're going to jump in, take the cannon out, and then go straight in for the kill on that elixir, and then he's going to jump them into the center again. So if you look at this, he's got a perfect path with those jump spells straight to the center of this base, and it gets a little glitchy here. It's actually really hard to see anyway, even if it's not glitching, just because of all the jump spells and rages and all the spells being shot by the witches, along with all the skeletons jumping everywhere. It gets a little crazy and hectic, but this is an epic raid. He is destroying this base. Look at this. All you gotta do is 2 jump spells to the center of any base, basically, and the witches completely annihilate it. Now, you do want to avoid multi-target infernos, obviously, but I haven't actually seen an attack against anything over a level 1 inferno. So, I'm guessing the trick is to make sure they have level 1 single target infernos, if possible. And these are, actually, the skeletons are much stronger than you think. I didn't expect them to be as strong as they were. He's already dropped his heroes, and they are doing work on the left side there, while the witches are in the center and right side, cleaning up everything they can touch. So they're doing a good job on the right side there. In the middle, as I said, let's see if he can snatch the rest of this out real quick, see how much he wins. Not a huge amount of loot, not going to say it is, but it was a very, very well done raid, that's for sure. He does use his hero's abilities here just to get his extra troops out, just because he knows nothing's going to kill them all. And here you go, 100,000 gold and 250,000 elixir, along with 1,100 dark, plus 31 trophies. What's really epic, though, is he's in Masters 1. He just did that in Masters 1 with all witches. That guy going to watch that replay and freak out. I already know. It's going to be hilarious. I hope he revenges him. If he does, ImOpenIt, I really want that raid if you get revenged by that guy, because that would be really funny. But anyway, let's move on. One last one by Hotch, actually. He did one more 3-star, and this is insane. Look at him go. Let's jump right into the center here and get those skeletons moving. The expos are out, and so are the infernos. So very, very easy base. It's medium level. It's actually kind of a low level base, except for the cannons. Those are pretty decently leveled up, but everything else is very low level. It looks like he has level 2 or 3 on the, I think it's level 2s actually for those Teslas. And then his wizard towers are very low. So it's not really a deadly base, but he does a good job here on how he drops his troops and how the witches spread out and take the hits, because those skeletons are covering those witches perfectly. I mean, look at how they spread out here and cover the witch. Unfortunately, one witch does get shot by the cannon here. It takes 2 hits to kill her, but then all these other witches come back and throw some skeletons in front of them, and they clean up. But this is really fun to see and very fun to do. If you guys want to submit a raid of all witches, go ahead and send it to my email. I will throw it on screen right now. And if you guys like this video, definitely slap a like. Comment below. We love your feedback. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, please go do that. It does mean a lot when you guys subscribe. It helps me out a ton, especially in making more videos and growing as a YouTuber. So, let's finish this raid up here. The skeletons have blown through that pink wall on the right and are cleaning out those mines. Looks like the witches are going to let them... Oh, they're going to go back in. Look at that. They're going to dig back into that pink wall and go right back in. They're looking for all that loot. And, whoa, the witches barely moved in time. If you saw that, that mortar landed right where the witches were and would have taken out, or very, very injured, 2 to 3 of them. Or maybe even 4, actually. It looks like 4 of them are there. So that was very lucky. And now he's dropped his king and queen, and they are going to town, making sure everything's finished. He's enraged his level 25 king. And that guy is killing it. Look at that. Gotta love the king. Unfortunately, his health has been nuked quite a bit. The queen is now stronger. So that is definitely unfortunate, but I do love my queen, even though she has like 0 health. She's very strong, which is cool. It's got to be very tactical when you use them. Now, this raid is over. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. He got 131,000 gold, 151,000 elixir, and 200 dark. 14 trophies, pretty solid. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.